Hi, welcome to Saturday Morning Movie Club, and we are back again with another special. This one is just Godzilla.
Completely different week. Don't pay
Gojira.
attention that we're wearing the same clothes.
I mean, it's a different week.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take that off.
I've been wearing this outfit for weeks.
Uniform.
We have, again, our hosts, Adam White, Carol White, and our wonderful guest, Chialla Geib-Fenske.
Yep.
Back again.
Yay!
And special request, since you love Godzilla, we're going to do special Godzilla show.
Yay!
Or Gojira. I am excited. So, I don't know enough about Godzilla. I've seen it. I've seen things.
What is enough? What is knowing enough about Godzilla? None of us do.
Godzilla is an immense force that none of us can truly know.
I'd like to point out that I'm staring at the little figure of Godzilla like he's real. I'm like, I just don't know Godzilla.
I don't know you, Godzilla. You have to
that's
form
not
your own personal relationship with Godzilla. It's the lessons that you take from Godzilla that you can incorporate into your own life.
Your own spirituality.
Well, I don't necessarily believe in God, but I believe in Godzilla. So
It's so generational as to when your experience began, or within what part of the 70 years of Godzilla that you dipped into that kind of got its hooks into you.
Yeah. It's incredible amount of Godzilla. I will start off. I will say this.
It's such a large thing. It's almost like biker films.
Absolutely,
Godzilla is such an over.
True.
I am a Matthew Broderick Godzilla apologist, and everyone at the internet, I'm sorry. I think that's really when Godzilla hit for me.
Okay.
Because I had seen some of the older Godzillas, AMC's always playing them. My dad's a big older movie
just
guy.
side watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not truly into it, but then once that awful Matthew Broderick Godzilla hit, I was like, oh, big lizard terrorizes city? I'm in. I'm done.
Did Broderick bring you? You were watching, I'm going to watch a Matthew Broderick movie, and it just happened to be a Godzilla movie?
I think it was mostly the Taco Bell promotional tie-ins.
The popcorn bucket would have been awesome.
Yeah, no.
Ooh, yeah. I bet we could find one of those.
Oh, I'm sure.
The chips or the on a
that weird
scale.
cup topper thing that they had. Oh, no.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
No, I was a child, so it was the toys
Right.
and things. And
I'm sensing a theme after the Ghostbuster one.
yeah. And it
fair.
was good. I mean, it's not good. It's not good at all.
It's not good.
It's not good at all, but it's what hooked me into
It's
Godzilla.
the people that brought you Independence Day 2.
Yep.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
It's a Roland
And,
Emmerich movie. It is.
oh, right.
It is.
Moonfall.
Oh, maybe I guess I didn't
With Halle Berry.
realize that.
Oof. I forgot that existed.
Yeah, I watched that because, space shuttle that
Fair.
they pull out of a museum and launch it to the moon.
Okay.
Just like Wonder Woman.
Working
when they
parts.
Just like Wonder Woman 84 and of the
Like, we'll
litany
just
of things problem.
grab this plane out of the museum. I'm
And
like,
fly it across the Atlantic
That
without
doesn't
refueling.
have fuel. It doesn't have spark plugs.
I mean,
it has
yeah.
nothing. There's
It's
no oil
They
in
don't
it.
put oil.
Yeah.
They don't put
There's
gas
no-
in a plane and
yeah.
put it in the Smithsonian.
No.
Right.
I think.
I mean,
I would
Yeah.
assume not.
Yeah, let's break in and go try it. Anyway, back.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Godzilla.
Yes, but yeah, that was sort of like a big renewal, having that Broderick one to
Yeah.
an American Western audience that for generations
Yeah.
probably were not hooked to Godzilla at that point.
And you would see the jokes on other things about Godzilla, where it would be like somebody would be speaking and then a completely different voice, not matching the mouth movements,
Right, 'cause it's dubbed.
because it's dubbed, and it's like, okay, this is a joke. Oh, this is a Godzilla
Right,
joke.
yeah.
It's like
yeah, well,
but-
because it's part of the zeitgeist now that this is
oh,
the thing.
it's
Yeah.
it's an amazing it's so pervasive through other media that like even if
they did it in
never
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, absolutely.
In Lost World, when it goes into San Diego and you have a whole bunch of Asian tourists running from it. It's like, that's only halfway problematic here, Steven.
Yeah.
They did it in Austin Powers.
That's true. The Godzilla's everywhere. He's omnipresent. He's with us all.
Yeah. And
He never leaves us.
I think if it's not number one, it might be number two most profitable, most largest box office franchise in history.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe Star
They
Trek.
have like 70 some.
70 years of movies to.
Oh, I was going to say 70 movies.
Oh, no,
Is that right or no?
There are, to
70 years of movies.
To date, there are 31 Toho movies.
Okay.
And that does not include the 6 legendary.
Oh, the new
that's
ones.
the Monsterverse ones.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
So, like, when we were talking about doing this, I'm like, oh my god, do I have to watch all the Godzilla movies? I don't have time for that.
No.
Not yet. And I was like, okay. That's when I texted. I'm like, which one do you...
Yeah.
I was like, which one do you want to
I
recommend?
feel we hit the different epochs.
I was trying to...
Epochs.
Yeah.
Trying to, like, for the purpose of the show, we both were like, we'll pick 3. And I was trying to be like, okay, get a little of each. Or, like, you know, like the iterations and the feels and... I almost watched -1 again because I do like that one.
I love that.
We did not rewatch it, but like that is, I do really like that.
That is, I recently rewatched -1 as a Christmas movie.
Okay.
I watched it on Christmas Day, post family celebration, and I was just like, well, the times that we're living in, I was like, I need a little bit of hope. Just a little bit of hope in that like Christmassy feel good feel, and I was just like, well, the first, like, half hour of this is really deeply upsetting. And then lots of the movie, lots of -1 is deeply upsetting. But there's always the undercurrent of hope throughout the entirety of the movie where you're just like, you're watching.
You're hoping for that guy.
Oh, you root for him so much.
Which, in so many Godzilla movies, don't give a fuck about the humans.
Zero.
This is Adam's review of every Godzilla movie we watch. He's like, when's the fighting happen? He's like, I don't care about any of it.
Dakota Man, let them fight.
But,
I
mean, we're specifically talking about the newer ones.
Yeah, but
like,
-1, like, so I so cared about that guy. It's like, bravo to that team.
So -1 was one of the movies that I picked for my rewatch, and I was you are in it with every single one of those characters. You love that poor woman who like lived in the bombed out neighborhood and both of her kids are dead, but then she eventually becomes
made a shack out of cardboard.
Exactly. And like you care for all of those pilots in the beginning. Like it's
heartbreaking what happens to those guys on that island.
Oh my god.
Freaking dinosaur hair.
And that's and that was the thing. I would say, aside from Shin Godzilla, -1 Godzilla is the scariest Godzilla that we have now. Like, -1 Godzilla, like, when he's on, oh gosh, I'm gonna forget the name of the island, but Odo. It's Odo Island. In the beginning, which is also, again, another nod to the first Gojira. And they're, like, you know, that, when he's just, like, tearing up planes, eating people. There's very little like on-screen human violence against humans in the like, you know, the 70s Godzilla, the 60s, 70s Godzilla. But then like once you get into like later eras of Godzilla, you really amp up this is like a threat to humanity, like a personal threat to me, not just the overarching threat of
existential.
Yeah.
No, it really personalizes it with a lot of the characters that they have in that. Very much kind of in the 54. That you really understand sort of this personal, but also this overarching existential crisis of why this was even created before you got into how we do it in 1975. But
tail slide Godzilla.
tail slide. And he backed up. Like, tail slides, hits him, and backs
like,
up.
hold on, I'll be back.
Like he's on a conveyor belt.
Beautiful. Love
Coming
it.
back to get you.
And the dance, the Godzilla dance.
The Godzilla dance.
I love him. He's so good.
-1.
-1 is a true movie. When we saw it opening weekend in the theater, and it was packed.
Oh,
absolutely packed. And there was a family sitting like directly next to us, did not leave the buffer seat because there were monsters.
Why? Throw those out there.
Please leave a buffer seat. What is wrong with you?
I mean, I get it when it's sold out and you got it.
Yeah.
Fine. But, like, come on, have it just, like, a little, like, nobody wants to sit right next to you.
No, nobody.
I've got to sit next to... No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No,
you don't.
no. I mean, okay, context. When movie seats weren't assigned back in...
I do not like the assigned seats. I'm sorry, I'm just going to... unpopular opinion, I do not like the assigned seats.
Yeah, I'm going to fight you on that one. My father would take us to the movies an hour and a half early.
Yeah.
Because we had
in the lobby?
Well, yeah, because we had to get the best seat.
Yeah.
We had to get the middle of the middle or like the upper middle, we had to get good seats because there were a lot of us.
Yeah.
True.
But it was also like I paid money to watch this movie and we were going to watch it good.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And that was the revelation of my movie going existence because I brought all of that like trauma into my relationship where I would make
stressful to go to the. I will agree. I am stressed out when I go to the movie theater.
I'm not anymore. Yeah. And it's all the assigned seating. I'm like, I know that I have a seat and I can order all of my food early and I can pick it up and I can just I can get to the movies whenever. I can get there 10 minutes late and I know that the previews are still going.
Okay. That's a good argument for the assigned seating.
The assigned seating is wonderful. But back to my point. So we were sitting in the theater and there's a family sitting next to us and I am sitting next to, maybe like a 45-year-old like big man. And I'm just you get through the scene on Odo Island in the beginning, and then you get to him going back to his parents' house, and you get the tragedy of post-war Japan.
His shame and all that.
And you were a kamikaze pilot. It's people like you that we lost the war. And both this stranger, this giant man, and I sobbing. We're just all of basically not a dry eye in the house. Everybody is crying in this theater. And it was one of the most and that was the entirety of the movie was just kind of subconsciously side-eyeing this man and both of us are just
we're all human.
Oh God.
Don't talk to me. I don't want to ruin anything.
Oh. So I can't wait for Godzilla -0 to come out this year. It's
-1 the first time it won an Academy Award.
It's the first time,
what was its budget? It was $18 million or something absurd.
Nothing in the world of actual movie budgets, but Toho still bats it out of the park.
Yeah.
They're
still a real
practical effects.
Yeah.
They made a giant Godzilla head and put it in the ocean, and they chased it with after a boat.
Yeah,
it's
so cool.
It's amazing.
I do adore because we are going to be journeying to Japan that we've been researching, and it's Godzilla is everywhere.
Yeah.
In the
Super
it's in
lean.
the airport welcoming you.
Yep.
It's not an eye roll that's all you know about Japan. It's
Oh no. It's like the New Zealand airport. They've got all of that Lord of the Rings stuff in there.
It's very exciting. It's beautiful. Side note,
yes.
What is your preferred movie theater seat? Do you like the back? Do you like the front?
I enjoy probably the upper 1/3 of the movie theater. And
the back.
The back
1/3.
The back 1/3. Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking of
right.
The
spatially.
That's why I get mad about the assigned seats because I'm like, what's the front and what's the back? And when also,
it says it right there.
There's screens up there.
Well, I know, but it takes me a minute.
Yeah, no, I get you.
That. I don't like that, because I don't, because I'm a cheap fucker. I don't want to pay the fee to buy the tickets in advance because if you go through Fandango or whatever online, so I'm we're just buying them, we're in a theater. So by the time you get there, everybody's already picked their seat.
Yeah,
but
and you're like, and that makes me mad.
You and I sit closer
We
than
do
most
prefer
people
close.
ever do.
I want the whole screen to
We'll
take
be
up
in-
my
Okay,
We'll
you
be
want to be
immersed.
Yeah, exactly.
About a
And not
third
like
back.
not straight up on it, but like maybe like 3 or 4 rows.
We've done like row C, and it's just like
Right, it depends
I've
on the-
gotten
it depends
jammed
on
in
the-
front before. It depends on the theater.
Yeah.
But like we're usually middle-ish,
Yeah.
front-ish. Like I don't do
But
that.
you're not seeing
Yeah.
Talking Heads, but you're seeing like Batman or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've had a lot of movie-going experiences and sat in a lot of the seats,
Yes.
including the very front row because I lived in New York City and every movie was sold out for every screen.
Yeah, that makes sense. You gotta do what you can.
Yeah, and that was before assigned seating. That's when you're just like, you're out of luck. You have
Yeah.
to sit in the front row.
No, I'm
Or on
a.
a Tuesday.
Yeah,
We
that's-
go on a Tuesday. It's
Yeah.
either a Tuesday when it's cheap or it's a Sunday morning matinee and we have breakfast beforehand.
Oh, that's a fun idea.
it is a.
Not bad.
It is a.
Not bad.
We are 80 years old.
Same.
It is a delight.
We're the same. I will
we're-
not go on the week. Like Sunday is an exception,
Saturday
but
night?
Saturday, no way.
No.
Oh, no.
No,
Yeah. If
God,
people
no.
go, absolutely
Yeah,
no.
no.
We
But-
made the mistake. We went on a Friday or Saturday night. This was when Drag Me to Hell came out, and like this row of teenagers sat in front of us.
Oh no.
And I was like, we've made a terrible mistake.
We're not Sam Raimi fans.
They're
No.
like beep boop 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 the whole time, and then when it's over, they're like, "That was dumb,"
This is
and I'm
dumb.
like,
This is
"You're
dumb."
dumb." Adam's like pulling me back. I'm like, "Oh God, beat those kids up. They ruined this. Ruined the
I
experience."
completely sideline note. The worst that we've ever had was when we went to the theater to see The Vavitch. And there was a like 2 older couples behind us.
Why are they
and-
there?
Exactly. And it was like, okay, you can't understand what they're saying until maybe like a quarter of the way through the movie, and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I've acclimated myself to this old settler English.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
And then and
It's
there's like
mumbled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful and I love it. And there's and they're just like, this is boring. And it's like, you guys just watched Baby Guacamole and you think it's boring?
Yeah.
Like, these people were insufferable.
That's when I want to stand up and
yeah.
be like, "Get out."
I think we told them, we were like, could you please stop talking? Like, it's...
The benefit of having a husband with a very intimidating, booming voice.
Yeah.
This man, multiple times in movies we've seen, will just go, "Please be quiet," and everybody is
Bless
dead
you.
silent for the rest of the movie.
Bless you.
I
There
say-
needs to
I
be
say
a person
please.
like that in
You
every
are
theater.
polite, but you are very loud.
And it just needs to come from an authoritative sounding figure.
Yes.
It just needs to be your dad telling you.
Yeah, like I
"Shut
couldn't
up."
do it. They
Yeah.
would.
I could try, but I would look
Because
like
they're all
a...
wondering how big I am if they can kick
Yeah.
my ass.
That. They, Well, and it's
Exactly.
dark, so they don't
Yeah.
know. They just hear a voice coming from the darkness.
I just
like, what?
sound like an unhinged neurodivergent woman, and I'm just like, okay, please stop. Like,
What you're doing?
but yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes, back to Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yes. What do you love about Godzilla?
What is this? What is? Because I mean,
Like, clearly, I mean,
Yeah.
like,
after
we have all
Matthew
sorts of
Matthew
Godzilla.
Broderick, you
Yeah.
apparently went deeper.
Yes, my Godzilla taste evolved. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, as a kid, you think it's the monsters, and the kaiju are amazing. The rogues gallery of Godzilla kaiju are.
There's some weird.
There's
stuff
some
in there.
weird ones in there, and I think that's really what I enjoy watching. Is I think as a child I was like, okay, there's weirdo monsters in
Yeah.
this, but like as an adult, it's really like, and being like a film savvy adult, I look at the production design of all of the movies and like how they're made and like what goes into making all of these costumes and puppets and like. Just, okay, how can we recycle some things
Right.
creatively? Like the mazer comes into play a lot. And two, like things where it's like, okay, we need a foil to Godzilla that isn't like the other kaiju. It's whatever, like the Mogeras or the, I guess, Mecha Godzilla until it turns evil.
Right.
So,
yeah.
like the human elements
Yeah.
of the Godzilla stories I find more and more interesting all the time, where unlike you, I'm like, I want more B plot. I want the human
Well, I'd like
dumbness.
a good one. The
Yeah,
way-
yeah.
Good
I mean,
plot, yeah.
like in the original particularly in the original one, it's very solid.
Oh, God,
with all kinds of things that are being said. But yeah, as you progress along,
it's just...
The humans are become kind of just, like, superfluous. They're just, like, background.
Like, were we short and we're just filling time to write that guy more lines? Yeah, until they start getting towards sort of the more modern, and not like the American versions, the modern ones that are like Shin and -1. That's when the plot line of the humans really starts coming into play. Although, I haven't made it all the way into Shin yet.
We only watched the first 5 minutes because I was like, it was between. So again, limited time this week. So it was like. I think we stopped it to watch Ghostbusters, but like I wanted to show.
I love Shin Godzilla.
The first 5 minutes is like lower thirds of everything.
Bro has got to stop with the chyrons.
I was just like, I was laughing so hard.
The hallway got a lower third.
They're like, he's in the stairwell, and I'm like, this is a parking lot.
I have eyes.
This is his aide. This is so and so, and I'm like, no one cares.
Jesus Christ! It's not like an American version. They actually had it in Japanese too. This is how the movie's supposed to be.
No, Shin Godzilla.
It was overwhelmingly so funny.
I'll come back to this.
Shin Godzilla is the other one I picked. Because I wanted to pick ones that were like reintroductions of Godzilla. So obviously -1 comes in, and this is a brand new Godzilla. Shin Godzilla comes in, he's a brand new kind of Godzilla for like everybody. This is an ever evolving. So Shin means God. And so this is God Godzilla. This is like the Godzilla. This is like, because he's not edgy Godzilla. He's just like scary, like, has zero humanity in a Godzilla, whereas like, okay, the 60s Godzilla is like, he talks to people, he's having a good time, like...
the dancing.
I have a question. As somebody who is not deep into the Godzilla movies, like I've just peppered in here and there, is there a through plot line? Like, because I feel like Godzilla is thought of in a different light in every movie I've seen.
Occasionally. Occasionally there is a through plot line, and it really depends on... So you've got Godzilla, and then Godzilla Raids Again. And those are the first two movies. Gojira, and then Godzilla Raids Again. And then you do have continuity kind of through the Showa era of Godzilla, which is the 54 to 75. Those
like Halloween franchise.
Exactly.
Some of them relate to some, others don't.
Very much so. It's like, there he is, and or there's Rodan again from XYZ, but
and it goes. There's in the later, so there's the 80s, 90s, the Heisei Godzillas. Those ones do have a pretty specific through line. And then which ones? The Millennium Era Godzillas also have a fun through line. Those ones I think are the ones that people have seen the least of. Like those are... They're really, really goofy. And
do they not just...
they reintroduce Godzilla every time.
Nobody nobody in America.
Nobody in the U.S.
So they're not getting a release over here.
Much. There are releases. It's mostly physical media, and bless it, Tubi. Tubi has
all of it.
Almost all of it. It's insane. They don't have the Showa era stuff. Well, I guess they have some of the Showa era stuff, but they this is how, like, once I got through like my Criterion collection of Godzillas from the older Godzillas, I knew that there were other like everybody makes fun of Godzilla 2000. Which everybody also thinks in America when I say Godzilla 2000, they think that I'm talking about the 1999 Matthew Broderick Godzilla. And it's like, no, this is not the Roland Emmerich Godzilla. This is the Godzilla 2000, the 1999 one that Toho made. And that one introduces one of my favorite iterations of the Godzilla costume. Because he's Edgelord Godzilla, he is the spikiest, scariest, dumbest looking Godzilla. He looks like a 15-year-old boy drew him, and he is so good. His mouth is like back here. He's like, ah. He doesn't have the scary teeth like Shin Godzilla, which is... Shin Godzilla is great because he's an ever-evolving Godzilla. He starts as, like, this weird chicken McNugget of a Godzilla. He comes onto, like, land... Spoilers. And he doesn't have arms. He's just, like, little nubs. And he, like... You see the evolution until he gets to this, like, giant, full-on massive... And he has... that weird trope in the, like, mid-2000s where everything's jaw had to unhinge.
Oh, right.
Like a predator. Horizontally, yeah.
It's James Cameron's fault.
Yeah, that is. But, yeah. Lots of things are James Cameron's fault.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's I cannot recommend Shin Godzilla.
We're gonna have to finish
but it is the caveat to that is that it is a lot in the beginning. There is a lot of procedural. It is a lot of like...
That's what we were going
That's what we couldn't make it through.
I was laughing
and I
too
know.
hard.
And it was like, yeah, it's just like, okay, well, there's an explosion in Tokyo Bay. What's causing it? Oh, well, let's call the scientists.
I haven't been in that many meetings.
Yeah, no, the bureaucratic red tape within Shin Godzilla is boundless.
It's worth it just to, like... I watched it because he went to bed. So he went to bed early because he was like had a headache or something, and I was like, all right. And I was laughing so hard that I stopped, and I was like,
she had to come in and talk to me about it.
I was like, okay,
dude.
I'm saving this, and we got to rewind. And then we only made it that far again because he's like, well, we have to watch the other thing. And I'm like, okay.
The bureaucratic red tape within Shin Godzilla is amazing to watch because so I also picked -1 and Shin Godzilla because they are so. I guess, indicative of Japanese culture, where it's like, okay, -1, you see all of this post-World War II Japan and how everybody's got this trauma and they're all dealing with it in different ways. Shin Godzilla is like the, mid-2000s, like, okay, we're an established country, but we have, like, so much bureaucracy that, like, nothing moves because you've got to have meeting after meeting after meeting.
So here's this thing that doesn't give a fuck about
exactly. It does not give a singular fuck.
You guys.
Yeah.
Kicking.
At one point they do... Godzilla does purple laser an entire helicopter full of most of the government.
Sweet.
That's
it is really
That's nice.
Once you get past the first maybe half hour of like meetings.
And I understand because I read
meetings.
I have read a lot of positive things about that movie, so I know they're setting me up.
Oh, no.
It will pay off. It's just
it does.
I had not been in the mood.
Yeah.
We were laughing.
I didn't have my big boy waders to get on through that.
And there's a lot of like kind of complex science that goes into once they finally find their crew of scientists that can deal with whatever the fuck this Godzilla is. Like once they find their crew, it's very endearing because you find out, okay, there's like this like rogue mathematician who's like a complete and utter genius, but he looks like he smells, that kind of guy. And then
smell-o-vision.
Yeah. And then there's like the soft, quiet, nerdy girl who like knows how everything is going to work, and then like she's just being talked over by all these guys, and she just brings her laptop over to like the guy, and she's like, "This is how it is," and it's like, okay, cool, yeah. It's full of very competent people who you would want fighting Godzilla. So.
I like it.
Yeah.
I will watch. I will finish watching. Because that was going to be one of my choices. So, like, we mentioned it already. Gojira, the OG Godzilla.
1954.
Japanese Criterion Collection.
Yeah.
So
same year they did Seven Samurai.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think, like, they did, like, 70 movies out of that studio that year.
It's Toho, baby.
Right.
They're a blessing. I love Toho.
Well, I guess, like, so it was on Turner Classic. Another plug for Turner Classic Movies. Like, a month ago, and I was like, oh, I've never seen it. I want to watch it. And I think I fell asleep through the middle of it, and I woke up, I'm like, what happened? And I was like, okay. So, like, I was, like, sitting down, watching the whole thing again. And it's like, it's so stupid, but I'm like, oh, it's just like a 50s monster movie. It's got the, like...
Yes, it's the 50s monster movie.
It's the one.
That's how it, like, it's every other thing you see.
But I mean, it's, really talking, not... I mean, at some point, I think one of the characters actually starts spelling it out about the negativity of... nuclear testing and nuclear power and blah blah blah.
I wore atomic.
Your atomic one, and the whole plot line of like the guy who has the oxygen bomb.
Yep, the oxygen destroyer.
He's like, I was doing research and I created a horrible weapon, and mankind can't. It's like, all right,
we can't use it to
make it more
Godzilla
about,
because then everybody will know.
Make it more about the atomic bomb. But that was, it seems like, oh, you're doing that. It's like. Don't roll your eyes. That was the original that started talking about it like
this made it. This is the political commentary. The world makes monsters.
Horrificness personified in a 300-foot monster.
Yeah.
But
I really liked it. Yeah.
How much did you love it when he first comes over the hill on Odo Island?
Oh, it's so good.
And he's just got these wall eyes and he's big stupid teeth. He's
so
great.
Good.
Oh.
So, this is the little Godzilla we have, and I think every time I see Godzilla, I'm like, oh, Godzilla, he's so cute. Like every movie we watch, I was like,
maybe not in that one.
Not you are not gonna think Godzilla is cute in that one.
But we would call our cat Sarge. When she was heavier, we were like, we were watching one of the newer Godzillas, and I'm like, oh my god, it looks like Sarge.
Sarge looked like the Gareth Edwards one.
Yeah.
Nice.
But anytime his little face pops up, you're like, oh, look at him.
And
it's great.
They had the brains to leave him wanting.
It's true.
Just show it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I love that it's like totally made up Japanese mythology.
Oh,
they're all on the beach and they're like, it's the monster called Godzilla.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it's
no, it's just
when deep sea fish come up and
Trilobite shows up.
Right. Oh yeah, they find Trilobite
because he brought him up with him from the deep sea and all that.
Yep.
And the original, so much of the original, the iconic roar. When it's coming, it's somebody just hitting a frickin' kettle drum like that.
Yeah. The score is amazing. Like
and the score, which they even use in the Gareth Edwards legendary, that they'll get a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
they got it right.
Just the opening credits when you're waiting, it's like.
Boom.
Yeah. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So good. And I mean, even that one, like when you get to the people portions where it's just, my favorite part is like when they're trying to even figure out what Godzilla is and they're in that big meeting hall and there's just that woman that's just like, we gotta tell everybody about this. Why are you not talking to everybody? And it's like that weird censorship within the Japanese government.
They did. They had this, it was a very confusing scene because they had that exchange and then there's 17 media guys there. Like,
exactly.
Yeah,
the media's
those guys
right
are gonna
there.
tell everybody.
Yeah. What is the discussion even about?
Exactly.
The press is right here.
It's already out of the box. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it is already, like, eaten people. I think we can talk about it.
Yeah, like they know.
They're aware.
I like it's got great model work in it.
Very good model work for 54.
Yeah.
And when you talk about the production design, it's like I watch those films, particularly when it's not just like three guys in suits fighting, but they do the city work, and then they get the army comes out, and the Air Force comes out, and my production's mind's like, just resetting the little rockets on all those planes every time. Like, oh my god, this looks like a freaking nightmare.
How many trees do you have to put back up? Individual,
Then you knock it over with the other hand.
Reset. You got to go pick the guy up in the suit because he's passed out because he lost 80 pounds to sweat.
Who is the poor continuity human? The poor continuity human on a Godzilla set has got to be.
He stepped on the press with his left foot.
Yep.
Shut up.
Speaking of,
cut to the clock.
The scene with the guy in the press tower who just reports to Godzilla's coming.
He's doing the Hindenburg thing.
He's like, oh my god,
I'm going to stay with you as long as I can.
The head is giant. It is coming closer.
There's like the shots behind him, and like Godzilla's head fills the entire screen. Like, Why are you still there, dude?
I mean, I know you can't escape because you're on this tower. Like, you're dead anyway, so I guess go out reporting.
Which also is a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to be legendary. Yeah, to who? We're all going to die.
It's a great bit.
And in every era of Godzilla, you have a portion where, like, okay, you just got to retell the new Godzilla.
Right, yeah.
So, like, Godzilla 2000 is like that Return of Godzilla, which is the 84 Godzilla. Yeah. That one is...
All of them are so similar. That's why I'm like, which Godzilla?
No, there's so many.
Yeah.
And they're all wonderful and beautiful, and I love every single one of them. Except for Manila. I hate Manila.
Fuck that one.
No. It's Son of Godzilla, and Manila is gross. I don't like baby versions of like baby sidekick things.
Nope.
And they're peppered throughout all of the eras of Godzilla. There are different baby sidekick Godzillas. You've got the first one is Manila.
I hate everyone.
And I hate Manila because he's creepy. He looks like a little gray turd that they put legs on, and he has these awful little front teeth that are on like the top and the bottom, and I'm like, ugh. But then there's in the I think it's in the Heisei era, they have Little Godzilla, which is arguably the cutest version of Godzilla, and he is tolerable. Mm-hmm. But then during I don't believe there's anything in the Millennium or the current like Reiwa Godzilla where it's like there's a little tiny sidekick, but I'm just like, God, if they put a tiny baby Godzilla into the new like Hollywood Godzilla, I will throw things in the theater.
They did that Baby Kong.
Yeah, Baby Kong's in whatever is Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire. Yeah, that's the newest one.
I don't have any memory of that movie except Kong grabbing the kid and beating enemies with the kid.
I love that.
That was solid. I love that part.
We were cackling in the theater. We were, you would think that I love child abuse as much as I laughed
especially
in the theater.
Thing. Like,
God, yeah.
I think I love child abuse.
Yep.
Eat them more. Sounds great. I love that part.
I
mean, that's choice.
Yep. The original question, though, what do you guys like about Godzilla? What's your favorite part of Godzilla?
What I like about Godzilla is that, number one, he's adorable. Yes. I think and it's probably because I have such an affection for that cat, and it reminds me of the cat, that I'm like, I love him so much. I love that his little, what would you call his little spiky things?
The fins?
His fins, yeah.
They go,
they glow.
and they light, and then he beams out
his atomic breath.
My favorite, and I don't know which new Godzilla it's in.
It was the Gareth Edwards one.
When they're fighting, and you're just going, this fight forever, and you're like, fuck this thing. Like, just kill it.
And they're in San Francisco, and there's the one...
And he grabs...
Muto, that they call it.
And he grabs it, it just goes and, like, screams down its throat, and its head blasts off, and he's like, yeah! Bam!
Head drops into the bay.
So, like, I like good fighting things.
That was good.
Yeah. I just like... I like him as a monster. I think he's a good monster.
Yeah.
But I also really liked the original one where it's got that, it's a monster movie that actually is saying something where it's like the atomic bomb was bad. And that's, I like that behind it. But I also like that they get fun. I like that there's different ones. So like you get the serious, you get the -1, you get the original, you get the silly, which leads to the other one. One of the other ones we watched was Godzilla versus Megalon, which is like most of the movie is just the guys in suits fighting.
Yep.
Like there's a long period of time where I'm like, this is still going.
They'll cut away like, oh right, there's people in this. I forgot.
Yeah.
The guy that's the Western white guy that's in his underwear in a spaceship or whatever he is.
Yeah. Like why that guy?
Who's that guy?
I don't know.
Like,
he's speaking Japanese though. Yeah.
There's a cattle of cast that they use where it is just generic white man who plays scientist or other military guy. And you'll see it a lot in like the Showa era, the early Godzillas, where it's like, this is the same guy. And you'll see it too in like throughout Godzilla where it's just like, oh, some of these Millennium era Godzilla, that's the same old white guy from the other Godzilla.
Yeah.
Go get Barry. We're going again.
Oh, yeah, and it's just, like, whatever guy, whatever, like, white cast
It's
members
like
they can
accountant
trudge
or
up who
something.
live in
Like some
Tokyo.
weird position.
Yeah.
He speaks the language.
Yeah, okay, pop him
guy.
in there. But no, like, some of the later ones, like the Millennium era Godzillas are put out by, not TriStar, but, it might be Janus, or it might be something earlier, like Columbia, one of those. It's like, okay, they had American releases that were very, like, niche and short-lived.
Yeah, sort of.
And so there's a lot of, like, English being put into some of the, like, newer Godzilla stuff where, okay, like, parts of this are spoken directly in Japanese, and Biollante is the worst one. Biollante is the second movie of the Heisei era, and it is after the Return of Godzilla. You have Biollante, which just came out on Criterion.
I'd like to point out Godzilla versus Megalon version we watched, Criterion Collection. When that came up, I was
Criterion Collection.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
A lot of movies from Godzilla are on the Criterion Collection, but Biollante is great because they made the cast speak English, and it is bad.
Yeah.
You still have to put the subtitles on because most of, like, there's a point where, like, that one is talking about, like, the dangers of, like, genetic engineering. And they, like, there's a big lab out in, like, a Saudi Arabia kind of place where they're doing evil deeds. And they're, like, researching genetic engineering, and the scientist's daughter is in the lab when the lab blows up, and then scientist, goes back to Japan, and he's a recluse, and he's just, like, kind of continuing his genetic engineering work, but now he's doing it where he's trying to, like, resurrect his dead daughter, and he turns her into a giant plant-based monster kaiju with, like, tentacles.
Is that what you wanted? Is that what you're going for, sir?
And it's, actually, it is right here. It is seriously silly.
That just looks just like her.
Yeah, exactly. But it's got...
that is some great
It's got
art.
tentacles like Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah. This thing looks awesome.
Put it up.
That one is a delight. You should. I'll let you borrow that one. But yeah, it's fun how much. Like how different eras pander to the audience that they think they're gonna get. And it's like just this weird addition of mostly English spoken by people who English is clearly not their first language. Yeah. And I'm just like,
when
I
did this
don't
come
understand a fucking bit of this. This one would have been, let us see, 1989.
Oh, I thought it'd be later.
One of my favorite years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I thought it would be later when there was a little bit more stepping on the international release comprehensive plan type.
Yeah.
No, the Heisei era has some of my favorite kaiju because they have Biollante and then they have Space Godzilla. If you've never seen Space Godzilla,
I just hope it's like Godzilla with like a space helmet on.
Oh, you get even better.
Well, they've gone into space before.
The crystal epaulettes.
So here's my other question. Speaking of Space God, this is triggering something. So when I was like, do things come? So it seems to be a theme that there's things that come from space, or there's an outer space element. But Godzilla is not from space; he's from the Earth.
Correct.
But like, aren't all the kaiju from the Earth?
Some of them.
Some of them.
Like,
when you talk about
the three-headed guy, Ghidorah, was from space.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghidorah is a space King Ghidorah. Put some respect on his name.
How dare you?
How dare you? No, King Ghidorah is like
always from space. Like they never have one where
it's that one's squishy. Because there are old Japanese legends in like the first Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, where it's like, oh, Godzilla is going to protect us from this. Honestly, I can't... There's so much Godzilla.
Well, right. Is Godzilla a protector? Because, like, he's walked around smashing things, but then...
The first one that King Ghidorah showed up in was the first one that they sort of were turning the boat that Godzilla's...
protects us.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it still probably walked through, like, 9 villages.
Oh,
but,
they'd like...
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry,
catastrophic damage.
But then you know, that there are good ones and bad ones. That Mothra is good, Rodan's bad.
Right, because there's a lot where they team up to, like, monster fight buddies.
Mothra is the... I mean, Mothra, you could go off on a completely different subsect because Mothra has her own canon, like, throughout the entirety of the Godzilla movies, and then her own series of movies. There's, like, Rebirth of Mothra in the, I think, like, 90s, 2000s, somewhere in there. But Mothra has always been the protector of Earth, and she would fight kaiju before Godzilla became a thing. And then Godzilla came around and they were like, I kind of like you. So I really like you, Mothra. I love the weird, like, love like story of I love it. I love that Mothra is like Godzilla's just your angry boyfriend. Like it's so good.
So Megalon.
Megalon.
I keep wanting to say Megalodon, and I'm like, that's
a different movie.
That's a real thing.
Honestly, very surprised that Godzilla's never fought a giant shark.
That's true.
Yet.
That feels like it.
Yeah.
Yet.
Enjoyed
it immensely. I love all the weird 70s-ness of it. Like, I like, because it starts out with the two guys on the beach and the little boy in the water. And I was like, oh, it's like a nice little gay couple with their little boy.
Yeah.
And the weird thing he's pedaling on.
It's like a little pedal boat in the middle of a lake, and then,
And then
I am questioning...
The lake drains.
Yeah. Because there's like an earthquake.
Yeah.
But like, when they're doing that, like, so the two guys are on their picnic blanket, and they have like oranges and like a why am I blanking on the word? The thing that you put your coffee in.
Thermos.
Thank you. But like it's clearly like earthquake, camera shake.
Yeah.
But like the actual dirt is moving and all the stuff's rolling down the hill. So I'm like, how? Because it's like it very much looks like it's on location.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you doing that?
Toho magic.
Yeah. Right.
Toho magic.
When you talked about child abuse,
Yeah.
like that little boy in that movie, like there's a guy who picks him up and just like jams his knee into him and throws him.
Yeah,
and
just
like,
punts that kid.
What?
That child is left alone to his own devices more than he should be.
Yeah.
And
they're just spectators for the last third of the movie.
I mean, they're throwaways.
Yeah.
You don't really need them. You need them as a vehicle for Jet Jaguar.
Yeah.
The design of the apartment, there's like cubes hanging from chains.
Oh, the mid-century insane 60s element of their apartment is wonderful.
I'm like, why are there
love
giant cubes hanging from chains that they would be like, oh, I'm in a fight sequence, I'm gonna grab, like, you're like, oh, and they just kind of like grab them, and you're like, oh, I thought you're gonna like use that to propel yourself at the other guy, but not really.
No.
And then my other favorite part is when they have their Megalon. Wait, who's Megalon? He's the
Megalon
monster.
is the
thing on the
bug
side.
monster.
Okay.
Bug monster.
What's the name
roach.
of the robot?
Jet Jaguar.
Okay.
It vogues and then grows bigger.
Always smiling, very happy.
When they turn him on, they're like, he's able to like detect where the walls are and turn around, and he goes in the corner, and I'm like, oh, he's just like a Roomba. He's over there like turning around.
1975 Roomba.
Oh, he's
way more expensive.
Yeah. No, and I love the glitter car they have.
Oh,
It's super
yes.
cool. The fashion's great. Like I really like that one. I think in the middle when there was too much of there was just very long sequences of Megalon just destroying shit where you're like, okay, we get it.
But once, when I also enjoy all of the non-kaiju kaiju villains.
Yeah.
The like whatever the Atlanteans or the the citizens of Mu or whatever lost continent
And
humans.
then there's that thing where you're like,
because they're all just in togas and they're all just like they're all weird
like,
white people.
That guy's
and it's
from
like,
Jupiter.
Yeah.
It's like a guy from Indiana. What do you mean?
There's like there's
they're in the Earth.
They're in the Earth. They are below the surface of the Earth.
Because he said they were able to create a sun.
Yeah,
that was a line.
I think they're from the continent of Mu, which also comes up.
Continent
Continent of Mu, which is a running theme through a lot of Godzilla movies, where they get into like Atlanteans and the Mu and like all of these like weird kind of like old societies that nobody really knows what happened to them, so we can do whatever the heck we want because you know I need somebody to unleash this monster.
And for like a Godzilla, so here's my notes on most Godzilla movies that I watch. For a Godzilla movie, it takes a really long time to see Godzilla.
Yes, he's barely in it.
He's barely in this one. I'm like, why? Because I even like that. I'm like, why is this a Godzilla movie? When's he show up? But when he does, epic. Like he shows up going, I'm here, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And like running across the thing, kind of like fist pumping,
Yeah, it was a fighter coming down. It was WWE coming out.
It was totally
off the curtain.
WWE wrestling match because then he comes in and tags teams with the robot.
Yep.
And they're like, bam! And then the other guy, like the bad guys, have like the sharp big hand things, and they're all like boom, 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 and they're all like taking their sides, and they're like, okay, now we're gonna fight each other.
When just dress up wrestlers.
Like you mentioned, like he shows up, and both of them are like shuffling, like let's get out of here.
That's what it is. Gigan is definitely a strictly alien monster. Gigan is always coming from space. King Ghidorah again is kind of woozy, but like those are So what is it? It's not Invasion of Astro Monster. That's where you get Gigan and Ghidorah going. Like those are the tag team ones.
Yeah, I like too. This one where he's just like Godzilla runs up and like does like the drop kick, but it's such a long epic drop. Like I was like, why'd you start way back there? It's the long tails going. And then he does it, and then he's like, hold on, I'm gonna do it again. Hold him. And then like runs back, does it again.
What do you
Jaguar going? Go.
Yeah.
What do you think of the scale of Godzilla's tail? Do you find it distracting? Because I find it distracting.
That was like how much they're going to flip it around.
How much tail to Godzilla body ratio is it?
Yeah, that one was a bit much.
Yeah.
Where you're like, okay.
But Godzilla's always had the weird long tail. I loved it so much. And it gets even more pronounced as you go through like some of the movies and you're just like, are they adding feet to this tail? Like
I like too in the Gareth Edwards one where he's like going to swim to sea. Like he's just like, ooh, and then just sinks down. I don't know, I just like this like now I'm going back to bed. See you guys later.
Yeah.
I would say that the first of the legendary Godzilla, the Bryan Cranston,
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass, and one of the Olsens.
Guy has a name.
No, he's Kick-Ass.
That's what Adam always says. He's like, I don't know.
I can never remember his name.
I can't remember his name either.
Yeah.
But that one I have seen probably the least of any of the Godzilla movies, and I'm just like Fathead Godzilla, or Little Head Fat Body Godzilla, the design does very little for me. It's so, like...
Maybe that's why it reminds me of Sarge, Little Head Fat
Little
Body.
Little Head Fat Body. Until he gets goofy is when I start, like, once King of Monsters hits in the legendary Godzilla, that's the one with Vera Farmiga and Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, yeah.
And Mothra.
When they destroyed Boston.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is,
I mean, that's the best part of it.
That's the best part of the whole movie. I will watch anything that destroys
Sorry,
Boston.
Boston.
Sorry, Boston. It's wicked awesome. But yeah, that one is where like the first like dour, like bad, all around bad feeling Godzilla I'm not into. I need my Godzilla which is this smidgen of hope and like we deserve this as a race. Like we deserve this as a human race. Like Godzilla's just putting us in our place. But you know, you're still there. You still like got Godzilla to leave. You didn't defeat Godzilla by any means.
Oh, yeah.
But, like,
It's cool you guys think you're in charge.
yeah, aw.
Peace out.
I'm gonna come back when I'm ready.
Yeah,
and then
no.
you're gonna get fucked again. Sorry.
And then I'm gonna sleep in the Coliseum. That's my little kitty home
Right,
now.
that was a good cat bed
Oh,
for
I
him.
loved it. Even though,
I forgot about that. That was good.
yeah. Even though, like I said, the legendary Godzillas, I don't hold much stock in. They're fun
Yeah,
for the most part.
sure.
I'll see them, but yeah, it's mostly for those weirdo parts where I'm like, oh yeah, like Godzilla and Kong are just like wailing on each other,
Yeah.
and there's a
Well,
big
that's when
robot
you're usually
fist.
like,
Like,
just let them fight. I don't want
Yeah.
to see any of the
No,
plot.
I don't care about Millie
no, the
Bobby
plot
Brown.
in those,
No.
the plot in those suck.
Oh, they're
They're
terrible.
terrible.
Yeah. And even like granted the plots in like the older movies are not the best
No,
plots,
but yeah.
but at least they're goofy enough to be entertaining. They're not taking
They're
themselves
either
so seriously.
Super goofy, or they're saying something.
Yeah.
Not whatever middle ground
Right.
Yeah,
they
it's
thought they were doing.
Like
Oh,
generic stories
yeah.
they're coming up for. They're so generic.
yeah,
You're
they're
like, "Ugh."
yeah. There's nothing truly like interesting about them where it's like, oh no, okay, where like Godzilla versus Destroya is great because it harkens back to the original Gojira because this is now a monster based off of what would happen if, okay, we set off the oxygen destroyer to kill the original Godzilla, but now we've like unearthed, they're building a tunnel, and we've unearthed this ancient strata of like Earth, and the oxygen destroyer somehow got to this tiny microorganism, and this microorganism is now the oxygen destroyer.
Oh my God.
It is, and it turns...
Which is like a wild concept for the oxygen destroyer because it's like
Yeah.
you're putting it in the ocean, and the
Yeah.
whole point is that it like
Yeah.
kills everything,
Oh,
like destroys
the-
everything in the ocean. So I'm like,
Which is the same conversation they had about the atomic bomb.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
said, "Are we sure that this won't ignite the atmosphere?"
There is a
no,
in Destroya.
Mostly sure.
mostly sure.
In Destroya, that's funny because Godzilla is in meltdown mode. This
Right.
is the last movie in the Heisei era, and he is in meltdown, and he's going to like if you like destroy Godzilla, he's going to probably ignite the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So like they were thinking, oh, we need to rebuild the oxygen destroyer from Dr. Serizawa, and it's like, oh wait, no, this giant
That
monster is the oxygen destroyer now, and it's so good. It's
I love it.
yeah, the Heisei era, like I said, has the best designs of monsters. They're my favorite. Yeah, Destroy is great. Oh my god, the Space Godzilla with his giant crystal everything. King Ghidorah is good in these ones because he is these ones are weird because he comes into aliens visit us. And they say, okay, we know how to destroy Godzilla. We have to go back into the past and like kill him there.
What?
So, but these aliens do not have good intentions, like
Yeah.
most of the aliens in the Godzilla, mythos. And they take these awful little like creatures that are again very cute. There are 3 of them. They look like tiny little dragons. Guess who they're gonna morph into? So instead of the Bikini Atoll tests and the hydrogen bomb making Godzilla,
These guys.
they create Ghidorah,
Yeah.
and it's 1,000 times worse. But Godzilla, they didn't like kill him; they just like popped him up into the Arctic, and they're like, oh, but there were atomic tests in the Arctic too. So they
Doesn't he eats nuclear? Isn't that?
yeah, he feeds off of nuclear
nuclear
energy. Yeah, so he essentially like destroys all nuclear testing facilities, nuclear reactors. He'll go straight for them first thing. So before he gets to the big cities,
Yeah,
he has to charge
I had
up.
a
He has a
snack.
snack. Yeah.
I just love the charge up of his tail, where it's like, and he lights up.
yeah.
Which I really want they have because it advertises to us
yeah.
online. There's like a Godzilla toy, but he's a
It's a humidifier.
Oh, I've
humidifier.
seen this.
I was
Yes.
like, oh my god, I need this Godzilla. We have not pulled the trigger on that yet.
Yeah.
Expensive. They're very expensive.
Yeah,
All the
I know.
Godzilla toys are very
Yeah.
expensive. Except for Hedorah, he was like $15. I love you, dude. Hedorah is a smog monster. This was when
my God.
Godzilla was really all about the environment and like pollution and smog and all this like disgusting shit that was in the ocean or 3-mile wide plastic island at that point. So
But personified.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We came out with that, and now it's fixed.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely fixed.
It's great. Everything's good now.
No, everybody learned their lesson.
That's fine.
But-
Everything's fine.
Everything's good.
There's
Yeah.
supposedly a shark that injured a couple bathers. Everything's fine now.
We caught a large predator.
But as you can see, the beaches are open, and
Everyone's having a good time.
I like that there's not too many mayors in
Yeah.
Godzilla. There's not too many like, oh no, this is okay. This is
Like the American Jaws.
Yeah.
Never call me that.
no.
Harkening back to last week's
The Ghostbusters.
episode, the Ghostbusters. What's your third movie that you watched this week?
Oh god. The third movie that I watched is part of the Millennium era of Godzilla, and it's the last movie of the Millennium Godzilla. It is Godzilla Final Wars.
Dang.
Final Wars is absurd.
Is it how many monsters are in it?
All of them.
So it's like the end of Avengers. where
Yeah,
it's
it's the end of
I
Every one
kid
of them
you
is-
not, we've got in this movie, because premise of the movie is aliens come to Earth, the
Again.
Zillions. The Zillions show up in several Godzilla movies. They're the ones in Invasion of Astro Monster where they beam up the astronauts and like take them to their home planet,
Yeah.
Planet X.
Because we couldn't come up with a name.
No.
So it's now Planet X.
We still call Planet X.
I know.
So yeah, Final
Still lack of
Wars is just silly. There's the premise that like super mutants live amongst us, like human super mutants, and they're part of an elite force that fight Godzilla. And yeah, don't. This is going to be great. So in the beginning, you see Godzilla being defeated for the first time, where they bury him in the Antarctic under a bunch of snow.
With the thing.
Yes, like the thing.
Right,
And,
park him right next to the
Yeah.
thing.
and then,
Don't unbury that one. Bury this one.
Oh, they got together.
Oh,
Yes,
just like a
the Swedes.
muddled yeah,
Of all
puddle of
monsters.
Godzilla. Yeah.
Sorry.
anyway,
Sorry. Idea.
but Final Wars, yeah. So aliens basically unleash all of the monsters onto the planet Earth. They have like Ibira, they have Manda, they have like, let me just read
To let all
of
the
these
monsters do the work for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they've got King Caesar, Angirius, Kumunga, which is the big
That's
old
a good
spider
name.
one. They've got
Which they tasted
Kamacuras.
some of these in the Legendary.
Yeah, King of Monsters.
Yeah.
Some of them pop up. Gamacuras is a big praying mantis monster. That one's fun. And then Ibira, which is a big crab monster. Manda looks like a Chinese luck dragon. Hedorah, my
Chinese
buddy.
luck dragon.
Yeah. And then Rodan. Monster X, which is actually King Ghidorah in disguise. And then, bless their hearts, they put Zilla. And do you know who Zilla is?
No.
No.
Zilla is the Matthew Broderick Godzilla.
No shit.
They put him in there. They send his ass to Sydney. He destroys Sydney. He steps on a stereotypical punk rocker in a black leather jacket with a mohawk. I
Perfect.
love it. And I was
The only one that's only CG. They don't.
yes, he is the only CG monster. He doesn't get a costume because he never had a
He couldn't.
costume.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or she.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
And pregnant? What's pregnant?
Learn a lesson. We don't want little ones.
No, we don't
Don't
want the
eat
little
babies.
ones. But yeah, so they unleash all of the monsters onto, various parts of the world. And various parts of the world also have their own little, like, vehicles to combat kaiju.
Monster.
Yeah, they have these big flying kind of like warships that, fight off all the monsters whenever they need to, because Godzilla was clearly a problem. And there were monsters before Godzilla.
It's clearly a problem.
Clearly a problem.
A dozen.
Yeah. So the super mutants are, team up with scientists and Mothra, and essentially they have to just go through and like defeat each monster, but then they're like, why are we doing this? Let's just get Godzilla to do this again. Because the Zillions have infiltrated the government. They pose as like the UN, like president of the UN who is Japanese, like, and they're like, oh, okay, cool, like, we're going to infiltrate your society and then, like, really get you on board with, like, being cool with this alien invasion.
You like us.
You like us.
You
How
love
to serve,
us.
man.
And then at some point, the jig is up. The reporter lady, because ladies can only be, like, 3 things in Godzilla movies. They can be reporters or photographers or, like, soft scientists. They don't do the hard scientists.
Right.
There may be like a biologist, like, sorry biologist, I know it's real science.
It's still real.
It's very
also
real
equally as
science. But they're
never the pilot.
But they're never like
no, they're never like
lead
and
they're like a supporting scientist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or there's Miki, who is my favorite recurring character in the Heisei ones, because she is a psychic that communicates with Godzilla. She's great.
Oh, you can just talk to Godzilla.
Yeah, she just talks to Godzilla.
Without
like-
having to sing to it.
I just, it's just very big. I'm not trying to knock everything over I get out. I hope that's what he's saying.
So she, at one point the jig is up. The reporter is like, oh, like, you talked to me last time about your dog. Here's your little dog that I brought. And clearly this alien does not know what a dog is. Doesn't know its name and blah, blah, blah. And she gets him into a trap where it's like, actually, this is my dog. And there's a great Zillion who is basically like an anime villain. He is the most like high cheekboned, like edgelordy, kind of spiked hair, very 2000s. This was very, very much in the vein post Matrix. So it's got a lot of shiny vinyl jackets.
Yeah, I mean, that was the thing.
Yep.
Say I had a lot of shiny vinyl.
I love a good shiny vinyl jacket.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Guys, this
It's
is your
very
own.
sweaty.
This is,
You just be like,
keep it in the bedroom. I don't
Too
know.
hot.
jacket is very warm.
I am very warm.
I'm very warm.
But so they discover that these aliens are actually bad, and then they have to go and get Godzilla to then now fight all of the kaiju that the aliens supposedly, we stopped all these monster attacks for you. So it is a delight. It is very, very silly. There's a lot of wire work. And
Only if it's the running dropkick.
if only. But yeah, in the end, Godzilla defeats every single one of these monsters, and it's it's good. It's just Final Wars is a treat.
Yeah.
It's if you like monster battles,
Yeah.
Final Wars
I will
is the
point
one
out
for
too,
you.
like I like that it's like I'm sorry, I just
yeah.
way leaned into my microphone. That it's got in the back that it's like the video game-ness of like here's all the characters
The avatar
you can
that you
play.
can
Yeah,
select.
that's literally on the back of the jacket. Like here's all the monsters within it. Like that's awesome. That's a good selling point. Technically we watched 4, but we'll
Yes.
talk. One's kind of a bonus.
One's a surprise.
One's a surprise. We'll
Bonus.
see what the other one that we watched was Ghidorah, the 3-headed monster.
Yes.
I'm saying that right?
Yes.
Ghidorah?
King Ghidorah.
That
King
was,
Ghidorah.
that was another one
Yeah.
where Godzilla shows up right at the end, and it's more of the
Well, we were watching. I'm like, when does Godzilla get here?
it's the Rodan movie and the Mothra movie.
Yeah, those are like
Yeah.
two like separate intro movies.
Mothra, not in Mothra form, but as a worm.
Right.
Oh,
and then,
a little turd.
Yeah,
I love little turd
and,
Mothra.
He does look like a big poop.
He does look like a big poop, but it's, I mean, she's
got to come and chill everybody's shit out because Rodan and Godzilla keep fighting each other.
Yeah.
Well, that was the one, like, so there's the princess that gets taken over by the
Venus people.
the Venusian.
The Venusian.
Yes.
Venusian?
Their argument is the reason Venus is a shithole is because of King Ghidorah.
Yes.
Yeah. And, like, she's there to warn everybody and no one will listen to her. And she's, like, taking the...
Well, there's an assassination plot against her.
Yeah, which is also... Like, but she's got the fisherman clothes on. And they're like, I don't know if this is the princess. She really doesn't...
She's wearing a hat.
She's got a hat
She looks a little dirty. Yeah.
No, can't be
But,
her.
like... So,
and the cop guy's starting to fall for her.
Here's my confusion is that, like, so, like, the alien takes over the princess's brain.
Yes.
And then she runs around going,
Oh,
everybody listen to me! Like, it's coming!
The end is nigh.
The end is nigh. And then at the end of the movie, all of a sudden, she's like, wait, what happened? So, like, does, like, the alien
Where'd the
person
Venus
just leave?
I think,
consciousness, because they took her.
They
the UFO
plug her into
sucked
stuff.
They sucked her out of an airplane.
Right, because the plane
Yeah.
crashed.
in the
so, like, her
UFO, but then
body is
there's
somewhere
no
else.
more UFOs for the remainder of the movie.
Right. And then, like, all of us, That's why I was like, wait, there's aliens in this? I thought nobody came from space.
And then,
It's
And then
King
Adam's like,
Ghidorah
well-
kind of just fucks off over the horizon, and then everybody...
Yeah, that was my favorite part of the movie. Is just like, he's just like, okay, and like just leaves. I'm like, that's the end of the movie. He just fucked off.
And then credits.
You need to have him for more movies.
Yeah, I did like
True.
when they're like, so they're on like a side of the volcano. And when he starts coming out of the volcano, it's pretty cool. And the guy's like, my hat fell down there. And
I
the
love
other
the
guy's
hat.
like,
Yeah.
Oh, and
go
Rodan.
get it for
Was
like
it Rodan
for
that
$20.
turns out?
yeah. And it's like so little. Like it's like 500 yen or something, which like translates to like $10. Yeah, like $1. I'll go get it. Like, oh god. But like I love when it starts like because you're like, oh, it's gonna be this cool thing, and then like the Ghidorah monster suit comes out, you're like, not as cool as I thought it was emerging.
But the original, like, how much they had to haul whatever that, like, the puppeteer for each head.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a guy in there. Like,
Yeah.
you know, there's so much going on. Like,
What's his name, the director? I can't think of his name now, but he was like, it was a little shaky this time. Like, he wasn't very happy with how, just because it was so freaking complicated to run that dumb thing.
flying monsters.
Flying a guy.
Flying
wings,
a guy,
Two tails, 3 heads.
Yeah.
We were watching. Adam's like, "When's Pee Wee's bike?" Or, on his bike. And I'm like, "Oh yeah." I don't think I can do it. But then the little like tiny people are in it, which I didn't understand. I'm like,
The
what
Mothra
is
gals.
this? Because they're
Oh,
just
the
on
twins.
tails.
The
And, like,
twins.
everybody's like, oh yes, they're. I'm like,
Oh.
who the hell are these?
The Mothra twins are
oh, 'cause
again
they sing.
ever present. The Mothra twins
Multiple
take
movies.
so many movies have the Mothra twins. You get different Mothra twins. There's Mothra twins in Final
But
Wars.
why are they small?
Because they come from
Small
Infant
Island.
Island, and there's Infant Island. Sometimes it's called Birth Island. Sometimes
So, like-
it's like
If they're little, like this, and Mothra is like Godzilla size.
Yeah. Okay, but then there's Fairy Mothra. Fairy Mothra is what they use to communicate. Like, the Fairy Mothra is like what the twins personally use to get around. It's Mobile Mothra. And then there's then there's the Mothra in larvae form.
Yes.
Which is
Turd
Turd Mothra. And then they eventually cocoon and then they turn into Mothra.
Yeah.
But there's always a cycle of Mothra coming through. Like I think it is just like the straight... No, it's Godzilla versus Mothra. Like, the Mothra egg washes up onto the beach, and, you know, evil corporate men are like, oh, we can turn, like, this into a theme park.
Yeah.
You know?
What you know about life cycle? Okay.
Nope. They have no clue. Well, they want the egg to hatch just to see what's in it, but they're going to charge people.
Yeah.
So, it's... Yeah.
Capitalism.
Exactly.
Not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
Certainly not for Godzilla.
No.
No.
Godzilla hates
Can't
capitalism.
control. Like, He's just Godzilla. You do what he want. Just like a cat. Do what he want.
Yep.
Our bonus movie.
Yay! I want to know.
Bonus Godzilla movie.
Bonus
Please.
Godzilla. One Crazy Summer.
By Savage Steve Holland.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. Please tell me.
You know Better Off Dead, correct?
I know the name. I've never seen
Oh boy, these
it.
are like movies that I think you.
I am
'cause they're,
sure, no.
like, it's just a tick enough, like where it's just weird shit that happens.
I have a glaring hole in my movie repertoire with comedies.
Okay.
I was never allowed to watch anything beyond like a Mel Brooks comedy in my household. We were a pretty strict like horror sci-fi household growing up.
No laughing.
No fun,
There's
no
laughing on
laughing.
Sprockets.
Exactly. I was allowed to watch cartoons, obviously, because I was a child, but like I never got into like goofy.
Not the funny ones.
Yeah, not funny. Nobody likes fun. I was never allowed to watch
No
like
fun.
goofy, like
Yeah.
brain dead comedy movies, especially in like the 2000s. I didn't give a fuck about any of like those teen comedies, like that
Sure.
kind of thing. But like it wasn't until within this decade that I watched the Blues Brothers.
Whoa.
So it's like I said,
I like Drew's off camera just being like,
yep. The love of my life has definitely, helped me.
See some things.
Yeah, some,
you know One Crazy Summer, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So you know what we're speaking
directed by
about.
Savage Steve Holland.
Okay,
Yeah.
He's only really done 2 movies.
great.
Yeah. They both have John Cusack in it.
Oh,
And they are as there is a certain amount of that comedies took from the theater of the absurd, like
Okay.
Yeah, it's-
waiting for Godot type things.
Okay.
but
it's
then
just weird stuff.
pulled it
Good.
further than and then you get stuff like One Crazy Summer and you get Airplane.
Yeah.
And One Crazy Summer, the other one, Better Off Dead, I think is a better movie, but.
Oh, true. Yes, but I still like.
But
One
the
Crazy
important part of One Crazy Summer, co-starring Bobcat Goldthwait.
I love Bobcat Goldthwait.
Well.
One of my favorite Space Ghost Coast to Coast interviews is always Bobcat Goldthwait.
There is a sequence.
Well, set up the prep. Well,
Please.
So the premise is John Cusack has graduated high school and goes to Nantucket Island for the summer.
it's got a very Jaws.
Oh,
You know,
good,
with
yeah.
Demi Moore is the love interest in it.
Is this-
Early Demi Moore.
Yeah.
Is this pre or post Nothing But Trouble, Demi Moore?
Pre. That's
Pre?
This is pre,
Yeah.
And on Nantucket Island, they are making a horror movie called
Foam
Foam of a
2.
rabid dolphin.
Oh, that sounds
So
great.
that's going on. So Bobcat and his twin brother, who looks nothing like him, get jobs as security on this film's
On the movie.
set.
Okay.
And at one point, Bobcat has to watch the
Prop truck, which for some
which is
reason,
also a costume truck.
yeah, for some reason has a Godzilla suit in it.
So he
Art
goes
department,
in.
whatever.
He goes in there to where he's not supposed to and starts farting around in the costume truck. Finds the Godzilla
Yay.
outfit, puts it on, but then there's a plot point where he was supposed to be somewhere. He can't get out of the Godzilla. So
He's supposed to call someone to warn him, and he's now stuck in the
for a
zoo.
good 15 minutes of the movie, he is stuck in a Godzilla outfit. And there's the bad guys in the movie
I don't have it that long, but it's pretty good.
are putting a new housing development and
they
restaurant
have a
up. So there's a
giant-
little model.
Oh, yay!
Which
Little
then-
model village.
An Asian guy who's it's getting pitched to the Asian guy.
Oh, I
So
love it.
at a certain point, there's a cigar that is thrown accidentally.
Because George Burns.
It's
is
not
in it.
George Burns.
Oh, it
No.
isn't.
That is not George Burns.
Oh.
It's the old
wait.
man from Christmas Vacation.
Oh, right, it is the old man from Christmas Vacation.
And he
But
throws
he's
a
got, like,
cigar
the-
accidentally into the Godzilla
accidentally
mouth.
into the mouth of the Godzilla.
Now Bobcat's running around
So now
Yeah,
it's smoking.
smoking.
manic and he stomps the model.
Yeah.
And then the Asian guy's just like,
He's like, this is cool.
he's like, this is awesome.
Now, that is our
Yeah.
very tenuous
I love it.
surprise Godzilla,
Yeah.
but it also
That's fun.
harkens back to our conversation that it has entered so thoroughly
Yeah.
into the public consciousness.
Absolutely.
Because he's like, we should watch One Crazy Summer. And I'm like,
Like,
okay.
that's actually, we started Shin Godzilla and they're like, I need time to get
Yeah,
into this.
just,
We're going to watch One Crazy
Yeah.
Summer.
Oh, that's what we switched
Yeah.
to. But like like my other
A
favorite.
little lighter.
It doesn't have anything to do with Godzilla, but in that movie. So there's this bit where they're at the beach and the hot girls come up and they're like, can you help us carry our boat? And John Cusack's like, yeah, fellas, let's say we help him out. And he goes, Bobcat
Bobcat
goes,
goes, No.
You go, no, that sounds like work.
She's not having sex with me.
They're like
Absolutely
carrying
not.
the boat, and he's like, "You want me to shovel your driveway now?"
Or carry something light like a car.
It's so good. I love it. That movie, I highly recommend.
Anyway,
Cool.
that's our surprise.
And then the other, not bonus, but we watched, but also had surprise appearance of Mechagodzilla.
Yes.
I was rewatching Ready Player One because I
Oh.
watched.
Oh, yeah.
And Adam's like, "Ooh, it's Godzilla film. It's got Mechagodzilla in it."
I love
say
it.
that. I mean, in the wide shots, it could be anything. So.
Yeah, I know. Well, there's like everything in that movie where you're like even the like little monster.
Serenity's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I was like,
is
I
it?
forgot about them.
Yeah.
Well, there's everything in it. I
think you have to, like, really
You have to
love it.
freeze frame everything
Yeah.
and be like, that's a this, that's a this, that's a this. Okay. IP.
Yeah.
Another movie based on your warm and fuzzy feelings of the past.
Yes.
Yeah.
The nostalgia bait of it all.
Yeah, and that's all that movie is.
Oh, yeah. That's all the book
Where you're
is.
like,
I mean,
yeah,
it's.
right. That's why I ever love it. It's like, oh, that's in there, and that's in there.
And that's.
This is a
But
movie.
because we watched, it was snowing, and I watched The Shining, and then I was like, I just really wanted to watch the scene where they go
Back
into
in.
The Shining, because I love that
Yes.
scene.
Oh, that honestly is
It's
like
so
one of the
good,
best
just because the
scenes.
one character's like, "What's this movie?" They're like, "Oh my god!"
Oh no, you don't want to know what this movie is. Yeah.
I know naked lady in a tub.
I love Naked Tub Lady. No, that was the most side note. That was the most terrifying moment of The Shining for me as a child when I was allowed to watch it. When I was about the age of Danny.
Not a comedy though.
Not a comedy.
Absolutely no comedy.
No
Only
comedies.
series.
No. Yep. My mom's favorite movie is The Exorcist. I'm not. I was not born to be happy. I was not born to laugh.
I hope she's not watching this.
She won't. No, she can't work the internet.
We watched Turner Classics. One of their actors of the month is Bugs Bunny. They showed three Bugs
It's
Bunny
Bugs Bunny.
cartoons
Nice.
last night.
That's fun.
Yeah.
How
And,
much
like,
drag is in it?
Oh, they were showing
I love-
what they called the Hunting Trilogy,
Oh, good.
which was Bugs
Called
and
Duck
Daffy
Season.
against Elmer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And-
there's 2 episodes where Bugs is dressed as a woman.
I love it. I love Bugs' confidence.
And
See?
actually, I
Bugs
was
Bunny
thinking
is the
about
cutest.
I was
He's
thinking
so
about
fun.
that when they were talking about like the recycling of the different tropes that are in Godzilla movies. And man, every 2 years they did the exact same bit with a new twist on it. Like he's going to be dressed in drag in a different way, and Daffy's now we're going to do this gag with the sign. But they're and they talked about they're clearly doing. What's his name and Bob Hope doing the banter back and forth every single time with the same formula, but they actually did tie it together at the very end.
Yeah, that was fun. And it's so funny how it's like Pavlovian that when that the do comes on, I'm like, I need cereal. I need Fruit Loops.
I had a craving. Oh.
Yeah. Like when you watch Price is Right, you're like mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Like, I feel
Mac and
sick.
cheese.
and
I
can you
need
imagine?
I
If
need
somebody's
the
coming
original
sick.
Campbell's
Yeah.
chicken noodle soup that's really bad. Like,
Yeah.
They walk in the room. I think I'm sick tomorrow too.
oh no. But I think that's fun because there's, like, within the entirety of the 75 years of Godzilla, there's also, like, tropes within the Godzilla, like, canon where it's like, okay, like, this is, oh no, if there's an alien, these aliens aren't good. This is not a,
Nobody comes to help.
Nobody comes to help.
Yeah.
And, like, you get the... I mean, like, again, the Oxygen Destroyer, I think, comes in at every single era of Godzilla
Oh, yeah, they
movies.
come back
Like,
at it.
yeah, exactly. They're just like, they're recycling.
Go to the horse.
Yeah.
The original source material.
Yeah, oh
Right.
yeah. They recycle, obviously, villains
Yeah.
and kaiju, but they're coming up with a new baddie every time. Like, it's good.
Yeah.
But-
Quick question before we end. Again, I'm going back to Megalon.
Yes.
God, it's really hard not to say Megalodon. So, in the plot, they're like, the robot builders are like, oh no, like, the Megalon has destroyed everything.
Yes.
And they're like, it's killing our robot. We need Godzilla. Let's go he's got like a little token and he like calls Godzilla. Like, I'm just like, so like, they're friends with Godzilla? Like, how are you? Like, there's no explanation.
There's no explanation. That doesn't come up
you're
in any
adorable,
other
but
movie.
you keep looking at each of us like we're going to have some insight to it.
No.
Here, and this is
There's twin little people about the size of a Star Wars
but
figure.
I just want to know, like, this is a thing that you could just be friends with Godzilla. and
Apparently
call
so.
him. Like,
You hit the life alert, and here it comes.
Yeah,
You
'cause
go-
he's so cute when he shows up. He's all like,
Which dates back to the 54 when he sticks his head over the mountain.
yeah, oh yeah, adorable.
No, you have the same amount of information that everyone else does.
Oh, I was like, is this explained in another movie?
No.
Like, no, it's just happening.
No, it just happens, and that's okay.
That's fine. I mean, that's kind of a fun little.
Yeah, you don't need
We're doing
it.
this now.
Yeah, you don't need anything.
I think I'm trying to
more
hold
than that.
on too tightly to like the lore of Godzilla.
The continuity of Godzilla is whatever you need it to be. It's
Whoever's
exactly.
in charge at the moment. Like, and this is the thing now. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else want to say anything about Godzilla? I mean, I know we'll talk about it forever, but
Yeah.
any important little notes?
Commercials where he plays basketball with Charles.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about those.
Every tie-in, every
We'll
like
find a link to include on that.
Godzilla comic book Godzilla, it crosses over with everyone. There's like Predator versus Godzilla. There's like Punisher versus Godzilla. There's
Bambi versus Godzilla.
oh yeah, duh.
One of the most original viral videos ever.
They're my two favorite little characters. They're so
Little
cute.
guys.
Big Bambi or Little Bambi?
Little Bambi.
Oh,
Yeah, Bambi ain't 300 feet tall.
No.
Oh no, I meant like grown man.
No,
Grown
not
warrior.
There's not that
not
many-
Buck guy.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Buck
There's-
Bambi.
it's more
Yeah,
cute.
just baby.
Yeah,
Bambi.
Baby
Dan.
cute Bambi.
Yeah.
Baby cute Bambi's the best. Anyways.
We'll pull it up for you.
Yeah,
You'll be
it'll be
mortified.
good.
I can't unsee, so maybe I do. On that note, thank you for being part of the Godzilla special.
Thank you for having me.
Go Godzilla. Oh wait, no shit.
Shit.
I'm gonna tell one more story and then we're gonna
Yes,
end.
please.
When I was in college, I took
Oh.
an ice skating class.
Okay.
And so for our final, we had to do a routine, and we got to pick our song.
Ooh.
And my best friend from college, Bob, has been coming up a lot the last couple episodes. He also took the class with me, and he ended up being in my group, and it was him and I who are like art kids.
Yeah.
And then two straight-laced, like, America's sweetheart
Oh, okay.
couple.
Yeah.
That are
And
mortified.
that have been put
I'm
with
sure.
us. And
Like,
they were like,
ew.
okay. And so, like, Bob and I just are like, we're taking the lead. Like,
Yeah.
we're like, because they're like, I don't know, what do you want to do? And we designed the routine.
Yay.
He's like, we're going to do it to Go Godzilla by Blue Oyster Cult. And at the end of the routine, he's like, and then we end it, the big finish. He's like, I'll be the head, and I'm going to do this. And he's like, you're going to be the tail, and you're going to go like this. And the other two will be in the middle. And these two people who are like the most normal people ever were like, okay.
Okay.
Just
Are
see
we
them.
the fins in the middle?
The
Oh, yeah, we
demonstration.
should have had him be like, we're fins.
Come here. No.
Yeah.
I think when you're like, what's the biggest regret in your life? Our teacher videotaped all of them.
Do you still have it?
No, because she's like, if you give me $5, I'll make you a copy. And we're like, eh.
That's not worth $5. No.
And I was like, why? As a grown-up, why
Why?
would I never? Why? It exists.
But that teacher still tells the story
Yeah.
of that performance.
Somewhere in the
Then
universe.
some assholes came
Guys.
in. And
It exists. Because you're in college. You're like, why would I want a video of me doing that? You don't have foresight.
there is only now.
Side note: the one of the Olympians from Kazakhstan is doing a full routine, or he has done a full routine in a still suit to the new Dune soundtrack.
Whoa.
It's pretty great. Please watch it. I also love Dune, so
Right,
I'm
the
a
Olympics have
well-rounded
started.
nerd.
This morning there was a routine of
They did
the
Vogue.
French ice skaters doing Vogue, and I was like, I was in the other room, like, pause it, I need to see this.
That's a pretty good
pretty
one.
amazing.
That's a pretty
Nice.
good one.
I'm sure.
Yeah, ice skating's pretty awesome.
Anyway, Godzilla.
Yeah. Thank you for Godzilla
Yay!
special. I
Thank
hope you
you.
enjoyed it and didn't get too weird.
Nah.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah, that's Guy Gann just.
Oh, and then like break his arm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he did. I got to make the arm go away.